but simply because the Brave New World pattern is probably a good deal more efficient than the other. That if you can get people to consent to the state of affairs in which they are living, the state of servitude, the state of being, well, it seems to me that the nature of the ultimate revolution with which we are now faced is precisely this, that we are in process of developing a whole series of techniques which will enable the controlling oligarchy, who have always existed and presumably always will exist, to get people actually to love their servitude. People can be made to enjoy a state of affairs which, by any decent standard, they ought not to enjoy.
Today I want to talk to you about the etymology of the word entertainment. What does entertainment really mean? The word entertainment is a noun and is made up of two root words, enter and tain. Enter means to go into a certain direction. Tain means to hold. And ment is a state of being. I want to explain the meaning of the word because a lot of us use the English language and don't even truly understand what we are saying or hearing. We need to be able to comprehend these words that we are using on a daily basis because the power of life and death starts with our thoughts and our words and ends in our actions and our behavior. Entertainment means to give attention to or consideration to an idea. And the other definition is to divert, which means to deceive with pleasure. Let's talk about that for a minute. Because pleasure is an agreeable occupation for the mind. Agreeable means you consent to have your mind occupied by whatever or whoever, whether good or bad. What does occupation mean? Possession of. So from this very descriptive definition of entertainment, we see how deep this rabbit hole goes. My people, what if entertainment that we see every day and are drawn to is really being used as a psychological weapon, a silent weapon from a seen and unseen presence or group of people whose goal and game is to destroy our minds? You see, the enemy is like a lion roaming the land in search for people to devour. There are cosmic laws, unspoken, that is affecting our everyday lives. Entertainment means to give pleasure to by distracting your mind from what burdens. Even social media, which is a form of media and a form of entertainment, nowadays, the shadow government of people use a psychological technique called drifting. Drifting is when you're distracted by any task or activity that keeps you from achieving your purpose. Now, I also want to talk to you guys about mass media. Mass media is a tool used to influence the minds and behaviors of a population. Media is a tool used to influence people's mind. The plural form of the word media is medium, a person being used to get a message from one person to another. The corporations, TV networks, and social media sites and apps distribute their programming through various channels, websites, straight into the minds of the people. In a way, they are controlling our thoughts. Let's note that the subconscious mind records everything that we see and hear. Multimedia, tablets, laptops, smartphones, and other smart devices are examples of multimedia. The camera is much more than a recording apparatus. It is a medium that sends us messages, and these messages reach us from another world that is not ours, and that brings us to the heart of a great secret where magic begins. From the book Esoteric Hollywood's Sex Cults and Symbols in Movies, that's where I took that from, that little paragraph I just said. We need to pay attention to what we are watching and what we are seeing and hearing. Entertainment is not that innocent. You must guard your hearts and minds from things that will corrupt it in the name of pleasure and entertainment. This brings me to the end of my video. Thanks for watching and subscribe. Like for more great content.